Okay, when doing credit repair, I feel it's important to know who you are up against, who you're going to be engaging with. The three large credit bureaus, Equifax, they have a history well, they were a retail credit company. And so their findings would, have a lot to do with purchases and things that you've made in the past, furnishings, large items that required financing for the most part. Experian is the newest of the three. They purchased a company called TRW. They were the largest credit repair company in the 70s and 80s. People would say, let's pull their TRW, referring to the report, and so Experian, they're a large company. TransUnion was a railroad car company, so in the 60s, early 70s, their specialty is railroad, big industry, and so that's who they are. They're private companies. They are not government related. They're not government agencies. They're not this government authority that a lot of people have come to believe. They are profit companies, just like a 7-Eleven or Walmart, Costco. They're a company. They're subject to a lot of errors and a lot of mistakes. FICO, Bill Fair, Isaac, the FICO score. Mathematicians, it's an algorithm that comes up with a credit score. So it's really separate from the credit, the bureaus, the actual bureaus. They simply use the FICO, way to come up with your score. And so keep in mind that those things are separate as well. Your score and your reports really are two completely different things. One is a quick reference to the other. So as I point out that the credit bureaus are not government companies government entities, they don't get all caught up in the debt either. They have nothing to really do with your debt. People get so caught up in debt when trying to fix their credit. Just a big mistake. They're simply a company that reports information, and again, they just have a ton of mistakes and errors, and so that's where your focus is going to be. They simply record the event that took place. So paying off your credit doesn't necessarily change the fact that event took place. Okay, so that's the big thing I want you to keep in mind. So when we engage with these companies, they are going to be a little bit different from each other, and there's one that I feel is easier to deal with than another of the three. I won't mention who they are right now because sometimes that has an influence on our strategy here. So I don't want to give it all away right now, but really, step one, knowing who you're up against and who these big three are, and how to go about dealing with them. So yeah, let's take notes along the way. We're going to go into a lot of this information too before we actually pull out disputing letters and things like that. I want you to be educated on what it is you're actually doing. Next time, what we're going to really discuss are the 5 federal laws that we use in the disputing process. Namely, the main one that really structures everything for us is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So yeah, let's be taking notes along the way. Talk to you guys next time.